So this session will complete the escape sequence. What is escape sequence? So let's go to the PyCharm before we see the slide. So this is my class 1. I collapse it, and this is my class 2. I create another Python file which is called escape or any name, suitable name. So I write this file as, name this file as escape sequence. Okay. Sometimes we need to write some, suppose we have a requirements, print Dallas in console. This is the requirement. So how we can print? So I write print, then parenthesis, then double quote or single quote, and write Dallas. If someone said that print Dallas in console, I mean they want single quote. Okay, let me execute it first. So print Dallas is there, and then requirement has some modifications, which is single quote. Yeah, we need to see in the console single quote. Then how we can print it? If I write print Dallas with single quote, will it work?
Use double quote and then single
No.
quote?
Yes. So we need. So let's write from the beginning. So we are going to write is in single quote Dallas in the console. So let's complete our syntax, which is grammar. This is the syntax grammar of the print, and then we are going to write whatever in the requirement. So I'm going to copy this from here to here, Control C, and press here and Control V. Now I'm going to print it, execute it. So now it shows Dallas, but there is a space because I allow this space here. If I remove this space, then it will remain same but without space. So print Dallas. So this kind of single quote and double quote and slash we need to write on the screen. Sometimes we need to write in other way. You can also write Dallas with single quote. How? Print double quote Dallas, and if I write what's called backslash and then single quote, and then if I execute it, suppose instead of Dallas I'm going to write. So what will happen? It will print the single quote. Why? If I execute it, see Albany a single quote before a single quote. Why? Because whenever any print statement see this pair, I mean it starts with a backslash. By the way, this is called forward slash or backslash, and what is called forward slash or backslash? Which one is forward? This one is forward?
I think so.
That's the backslash.
It's backwards.
Back-
This is forward.
This is forward, yeah. This is
The other way around, yeah.
Yeah,
The other way around, yeah.
yeah, there is a big dilemma. I mean, they debate sometimes, debate with me actually. Sometimes we debating with me once we try to write anything. So let's learn this symbol. It is available in your keyboard at the top of the enter key. If you press shift that key, shift backslash, shift that key, then it will print like this. So I'm going to write it again at the top of your enter key. So this is a vertical line. It is called pipe, literally pipe. like plumbing pipe. Our house has lots of pipe, right? Pipe. So this is called pipe. From where I get it? It is situated at the top of your above of your enter key of the keyboard. So this is called pipe. And we are writing like this way, right? Forward. How the cursor forward? In this way, right? So if the pipe is tilted in forward way, then it will be forward slash. If the pipe going backward way, then it will be backward slash. Backward slash, or in short, it's called backslash. Forward slash, or in short, it is called forward slash. And there is no in short for forward slash. Okay, so three things we get to know. So backward slash, forward slash, and the pipe. Okay, this pipe is very important in Python. So in future we'll see lots of things with this pipe. Okay, so now whenever you see in between these two double quote any pair of backslash with a character, any character, so any character, this single quote is character, double quote is character. So whatever we see in our own eyes on the keyboard, please look at your keyboard. Whatever you see, all the buttons have some symbols, right? So everything is a character, whatever you see. So whatever you see, I mean, if you see any character with a backslash, then it must be a what is called escape sequence. Escape sequence is a sequence of characters with starting with the backslash, and it convert to a character, only one single character. So this converts to single quote. So this escape sequence will convert to single quote. Single quote. So if we have Albany in our writing Albany with single quote, then it will be easier for us by using escape sequence. So we need another single quote after Albany. So how we can write it? Same way as we write the first one. So single quote. If I execute it, then see Albany. Also we can write using this way, but we are not considering at this time. So we are considering only with escape sequence. So this is one kind of escape sequence. If we have this kind of requirement, so we need to write Albany with double quote. This escape sequence will skip single quote, right? This escape sequence will convert to double quote. So what we need to change here? We need to print in console Albany with double quote. How we can change it?
Make print single quotes, and then after the slash print double quotes.
Here we need to change it to double quote. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And whenever I write here, so it automatically add two more double quotes. Then we can remove it because we don't need it. So this is a pair. This pair, you see, this pair is a escape sequence which convert to double quote. Okay. So this will convert to double quote, and this will do the same. It actually write another one. So if I execute, then we'll see Albany double quote. Fine. So this is escape sequence. This is another type of escape sequence. We have many escape sequence in Python. We have this single quote and this double quote escape sequence. These are two escape sequence we have covered. Okay. See another type of escape sequence. Sometimes we need, suppose we have a requirement, print 123, there is a address which is 123 by 1. So in Venezuela or any other country, they use by 123 by 1 test drive, test road, and then city name something. Okay, so this is the address that need to be print on the console. How we can print it? If we want to print like this way, so suppose this is our print statement, and I'm going to copy this thing and paste it over there. Now, will it print? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, what is that? It's not a character. It is a null. Why? Because it didn't find any pair which is matching the available escape sequence that Python can understand. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 escape sequence Python can understand. And in our 9, but /1, there is no /1 available. So it is not known by Python. So that's why it write a null character here, 0. This 0 is called null character. Look like 0, but it is not. It is a null character. But it is not printing the exact address. Our address is 123/1 test road. So how we can make it?
Is a variable?
It is not a variable. It is just information that we need to print on the console. So now I can tell what is called Python. Hey Python, why you treat this as a null character? Python will say everything which is start with the backslash, I'm taking the second character also with the backslash, and I'm matching with the escape sequence. And if I cannot find anything which match with this pair, then I write null. I said, oh no, do not consider this is an escape sequence. It is my client what is called client address, house address, or company's office address. So consider this as a backslash. Do not pair with this right side character and search in the escape sequence. Python will suggest you that please, okay, so if it is character, you are considering it as a character, not escape sequence, then press another backslash so that I will take this pair and I will print only this. So how the pair is printed? So Python will take this pair of character and print in the right side character. Same thing, Python consider these two as a pair of character and consider to print the right side character. Same way, Python will take these two character and consider to print only the right side character. And if Python do so, then my requirement will be done. How? Nice. So it is clearly right, accurately, the address, right? So this way we can write the escape sequence. So we got another escape sequence. So this is
I have a question.
Sure.
Instead of, I was trying along with you, so I just typed /, so it printed as it is. So if you can try that instead of backslash, if you
forward slash,
single / and
Sure.
then run.
Sure. Yeah,
It's printing.
it is printing like this way, but in our country, suppose we are not actually following the same way which is used to in the address. In United States also there are several states, they consider number in their names, client names, and they have also in some social and in some person in USA, they have number in their first name, first last name. So we can have many things in our text. So suppose we have this kind of backslash. We are considering this kind of backslash in our what is called address.
Okay.
But if we have this kind of requirement, suppose we have this requirement, so let's suppose this one is our forward slash. Print this test or print this address. So it will be easier for us because Python will not consider the forward slash as a escape sequence. Python only consider the backward slash as a escape sequence. So that's why Python treated this one as a null before we see, but this one Python will consider as it is. So this will be the forward slash. But if we have any backward slash in our string, so in that case we must need to write the escape sequence to print the backward slash in that line. Well, it is a good example. Thank you. Okay, we visit another escape sequence. So we have completed the backslash. Okay, let's see the tab. What is no, before tab, let we complete n. So in our requirement, suppose my manager said that print this multiline, print this address using one print statement, stmt statement. Suppose this is the address 1234 test drive, Irving, Texas 75062. So this is the address. And how I can comment it out? 2 line at a time. There are many ways to comment it out. If we start with a 3 double quote and ends with 3 double quote, then it will be commented out. So it is commenting out.
So we can also use the hashtag for each line.
Yes, this is
This
one example.
address.
Yes, and this is another way. Suppose we have this hashtag, and we can move our cursor into the first position of the line and press another time. So I'm going to move the cursor to another line and press another time. If I have 10 lines, then I can use 10 times hash sign. So it will consume my time, right? Every keystroke has a value. So if my hourly salary is suppose $50, then every keystroke has some pennies. So we need to minimize our keystroke as much as possible. Suppose we need to write hashtag hash sign in 3 lines. So we can select these 3 lines with our mouse like this way, or our keyboard like this way. I press shift and then press the down arrow key. If it has more line, then I can press it up and do not release it like this way, so that it will very quickly select all the lines. But I have only 3 lines. I press 3 times the down arrow key while pressing the shift button, and then I press the control forward slash, just left side of the shift tab, control forward slash, and control forward slash is a toggle switch, toggle button. What is toggle button? It will revert what the actions it has if I press consecutively. That is called toggle. So if I press again control forward slash, then it will uncomment. Control forward slash again, it will comment, and control forward slash again, it will uncomment. So control forward slash, control plus forward slash. That helps to block comments or multi-line comments. So now the requirement is print this address using one print statement. So I'm going to write one single print statement, and I'm going to write this drive 123 test drive and Irving, Texas 75062. If I execute it, we can see it is writing in one single line, but it is not our requirement. Our requirement is to write down in 2 lines. Now we have seen today also, in the very beginning, we have seen many
Different
ways. Yeah, we have seen multi-line printing, right? We write here double quote here, and we write here, I mean triple quote here, and we enter like this way, and whenever we print it, we'll see 1 2 3 4 test drive Irving, Texas, and 1 2 3 4, yeah, I mean this one, right? Let we have some blank line print. So how we can print blank line? If we write it here like print, then it will print a blank line, or we can create a line so that it can visible in the console, so that we'll concentrate after that line. Okay, so after that line, what is going on here? We see the first 1 2 3 4 test drive is printing in two line, but the second line is not printing this way. See, if we have 10 line, then we'll have 10 line, and the line number will increase. If you don't want to increase the line number, so 10 line can be printed in one single line using, but print in console, 10 line can be write in one single line, but in printing it will print in 2 line. How? If we write the new line escape sequence. What is new line escape sequence? N escape sequence. So how we can write it? We can write like this way, escape sequence and then N. So this is the pair. Whenever Python see this pair, then it press and enter like this way. Like I press and enter, same way it press the enter into the console, not here, in the console, while it is printing. So whenever it is printed from here, one print, okay, one print, two print here, two print here, three print here, three, four, test print here, okay, test print here, drive print here, drive v print here, v print here, then e, if it found e character, so e character print here, and then it found escape character, escape sequence character, which is backslash, then it is not printing anything, it will search the next character and look for the list of escape sequence character that Python can understand. If it is available here in this list, then it will execute its action. What action it will execute? So let's read this one. So N is actually a new line, represents a line break or a new line start. Okay. So then after DRIVE, and then when it got it, then it will press and enter, so that Irving will print in the second line. How come? Okay, let's see. So now this line is printing in one single line into console. Now it is printing in the second line. Let me change the address so that it will not exactly the same one. So this 999 test drive is printing in two lines because we separate here the line gap by using the escape sequence, new line. Now we
I
see,
have a question.
yes, please.
Why is it showing the indentation in the beginning of Irving?
Irving, yes, and then that is my next one. So you see, I intentionally write from, I first I write here, but then I decided to write here because we see there is a space. Why? Because the line is chopped out in this area and there is a space here. So when it is entered, then so we have this 999. So this n new line is cut down in this area. If I hit enter, then you will see the space is there because Irving has the space. So we need from where we need to cut it down. Should we cut in this area or let's talk about here. Here. Do you need to cut from here or here? Suppose let me delete this one. So there is a space. Do you need to cut here so that this line will go to the next second line, or do you need to cut here so that this line will go to the second line? Second one,
I
right?
think before Irving.
Before Irving, correct. So I'm going to cut here, not here. So before we cut, we have seen one space is there. Now I am going to execute again. So Irving is indenting nicely. So we learned that this N is actually what it does. It goes to the next line. So this N escape sequence will convert to a new line. This is another escape sequence. Sometimes we need tab of, sometimes suppose we need some console output like this: ID, name, phone. Suppose list of employee. So we need ID, name, and phone. And when we start writing down, so ID is become this, and name is Kamal, phone is 99999, and ID2, name is, I am looking for a big name, Gabriela, and her phone number starts with this is this. So it's look very odd, right? The serial number it is not properly indented. So how we make the properly indent here, put the properly indent. So here we see the biggest name is this, and number 2 is 2 starts from here. So we need to indent here or tab here. How we get indented? By pressing the tab. My cursor is now in front of the 9 and I'm going to press tab, which is a line, a space, a big space, then the space. If I press on the space bar, then it will move one character. But if I press tab, then it will move 8 character. So tab is better, because if I press space, then if the name become big, then the phone number will go also, phone number also shifted, so that what it will happen, the serial number or the alignment will be distorted, so it will not be look good. So that's why we usually write tab here, press tab here. So I'm going to press tab. So one tab is enough, I think, because the biggest name is Gabriela, which space which is that much big, so that I can use another tab here, and I can use in front of the phone, I can use a tab, just one single press tab. So here, so many tabs are there here. How many tabs? There is one tab, two tab, and three tab, but we don't see. See, I'm going to select the character. So I'm going to select H. I'm going to select P. Now I'm going to select the space what we are seeing in between name and phone. So I'm going to select it, select, unselect, select, unselect. So it has 8 character. So one tab is nothing but 8 space stroke. So this is called tab. So we use it to formatting our list of items in the reporting purpose. Okay. So whenever we write down any tab in our print statement, then we can use this kind of this kind of escape sequence. Suppose a requirement, write tab, write ID, name, phone with tab, phone heading with tab. So how we can write it? So print ID, name, phone, and then we can add as many as tab we need. If I want to write a tab here, then escape sequence T. See, the picture is the color is changed. But if I write escape sequence W, then it is not matching with the available escape sequence, which is here, and that's why the color has not changed. But if I write down any escape sequence character, which is N or T, so this time I'm going to use T for tab, so it's changed the color. So that means it will work. So let's print it in the console. You see a tab here. If I select it, a HP, and this is a clear tab, one single tab. Okay, we can write as many as tab we want. So if we write another tab, so should I write TT slash TT? How we can write another tab? Slash, it comes with pair. Okay, so whenever we write a tab, so it comes, one pair is one tab. If we write another tab, then we need to write another pair. If we write another tab, we need to write another tab, another pair. So we have so far write 3 tab. So let's see how many tabs are there. So this is H and P, and then this is another tab, 1 tab, 2 tab, 3 tab, and then space, and then N, M, A, N, I, D. So we can write in as many escape sequence as needed, right? So this is our tab. Backspace, actually we don't need this backspace. Nowadays, Python in our latest programming concepts, backspace is not needed. But let me try with backspace, because rest of the escape sequence we don't need it actually. A, B, C, D. So I am going to write escape sequence B here. So what do you think? Backspace, if I press backspace here, then what it will do? It will delete the B, right? Let's see. So it is deleting the B. So backspace is actually delete the left character, left character of that escape sequence. So this is a escape sequence of backspace. So whenever it execute, then it will remove or delete the left side character, which is B. So in printing, it will print A, C and D, not B slash backslash. So it will print A, B, that so that it will print A, C, D. So this is backslash, and rest of the three escape sequence, we do not need these three anymore. But I'm going to tell you something of free. This is carriage return. In early age printing, in printer it is used, and this is form feed. It is also in use in the printer. Form feed is the next, go to the next line or next page after printing any ticket or any voucher. So in a line printer, we use this F slash F, but we do not need it in modern programming. Time, yeah. And then vertical tab is used for to go to the next available window, which is also, we do not need it. Suppose in a black screen, suppose we have this 3 tab and this 3 tab, and my cursor is here. My cursor is, I'm writing something, and I'm going to skip this one and this one, and I'm going to go here. Then slash V will work. Slash V will jump you from here to here. So it will move vertically, not horizontally. So if I press tab, then it will move, cursor will move to here and here. When the data entry operator or any user of that software see that this two field is not necessary for that applicant or the user, so and he or she want to move to the below, vertically to the next available box or text box, then they can use it. But we do not need this vertical tab anymore. So these three we do not need. So let's move to variable. We have a 30-minute more time. So let's move to variable. Escape sequence. Any question in escape sequence? I might go fast or slow.
The list that you shared with us, are these the only escape sequence or there are more?
These are all about the escape sequence.
Okay.
This list is the full escape sequence list in Python. So only we need these 6 escape sequence. But
So,
mostly, yeah.
I'm sorry, can you repeat what was carriage return?
Carriage return is just to return the character, cursor to the first line. So we do not need
okay.
this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's move to the next topic.